So for her, somebody who I felt like was such a good woman, she did the right things by him. Not she wasn't perfect. Nobody's perfect in a relationship, but she deserved better than what she got from him. But that's the love that we are taught that we love, that we deserve. And that's why breadcrumbing and things of that nature is so dangerous for us to just accept, because you end up in a situation where that person ain't really want you. A lot of times they settle for you. And I don't ever want to be settled for. I want to be somebody's first choice.
I respect that. Dig it. All right, last one for this one. How do you think these behaviors impact the dating culture for older adults versus younger adults? Well, I mean, now that you just educated me, there are some older adults, and when we say older, we'll just go with your generation, just opposed to mine. And now that you're saying there's people, and I know there are people in my generation that's, be honest, you're right. There's some women that still play them same gorilla and monkey games, and you like, I'm for real, dude, gorilla and monkey games, like. Bitch, you about to see Jesus any day now. Get off these goddamn games and stop playing around. Like, you ain't no spring chicken. Like, here's my problem, and this is in my generation. You got some women who really don't understand Father Time is undefeated. He will tap that ass. And it's like, when do you realize you're not that no more? Like, it's Jizzle, it's your time. You got women that's my age still thinking they competing with you. I'm like, boo-boo. It's her time now. She's in the middle of her prime. Your old ass is out the prime. You need to be happy to pick. You need to be happy to get somebody that's quasi decent for you, because you played around and bullshitted so long. So I don't think it's gonna be a difference between my generation and yours. I just think right now this whole social media has effed it up for all of us, because for some reason my generation didn't forget where we came from. Like, we used to fellowship and socialize and talk to each other. These motherfuckers forgot, like, yo, they thinking at your age. You got grandmamas acting like granddaughters. You got uncles acting like nephews. You got you know what I mean? You got aunties acting like nieces. So when you see stuff like that, man, you got people who not accepting their lot in life. Listen, your ass is getting old. I'm not saying you can't still be suave. I can't say you can't still have some bop to you. You can still be fly. You could be a sexy middle-aged woman and kill the game. And niggas will just man, what? You could get it. Angela Bassett damn near 70. If she ever got single, she would not stay single. Niggas would be at her door because she's classy. It's the regality of how she carries herself. And she looks great for her age, but she not trying to be Jizzle's age. And that's what I'm saying, man. It's like, you know what? So honestly, I'm gonna lump my generation in there with yours. I think it's gonna be a lot of them. So I'm gonna say 50 and below.
It's happening. It's already happening. It's already happening. When I get on Facebook dating, the people
I
that
ain't been
are
over there yet. I ain't never been over there. I'm about to go check that out of curiosity.
You don't need to, but you can put yourself on there. But you don't need to. When I get on Facebook dating, you know who it is? People in my DMs, people that choose me, 45, 46, 47, 48-year-olds who've been divorced, who kids are grown now, and to me, I'm okay with it to a certain extent, but there's a certain when they be having these profiles, and the profiles be saying stuff like, not here for the games, and it's just like, you're hurt, baby, you hurt, and I ain't even feeling. When I read little stuff like that, I be like that. And then this is my thing too. Okay, I'm 35. I'm not no spring chicken either, but by the same token,
you ain't 50.
No. What I'm saying is, by the same token, I'm an attractive woman, right? My thing is, if I'm dating somebody that's older than me, you need to be fine as hell. Like, you can't be no old ass, ugly, fogey looking ass. Like, you gotta be looking nice. People should know. Like, when I tell you, oh yeah, my man, he pushing 50. When I tell them my man pushing 50, they should be like, oh, no, he not. He look about your age. He look about 40. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Right. So a lot of times I'm seeing these dudes that'll be in my that'll choose me, that'll swipe on me, and they're they're 45, 46, 47, but they look 50. They didn't have a hard life. I'm like, baby, I can't do it, player. Can't even do it, player. Gotta be
all right. Let me talk about that too, Jizzle. Listen, you got guys my age. Listen, man, everybody, I worked hard to take care of myself. It is an honest compliment when people don't believe I got a 26-year-old son. But that did not happen by happenstance. That is taking care of yourself. For the few of us guys that are 47 and looking 30 something, hey, Yeah, we've earned the right to talk to that Jizzle's age group. Some of you niggas out there that's my age, you niggas need to be talking to goddamn. You niggas need to be talking to somebody about 60, some way you motherfucker looking. Everybody didn't take care of themselves, man. So I don't know why y'all out here playing mind games. Because some of you niggas is 47 looking 63. Like, I'm not lying about
I'm
that,
gonna
Jizzle.
be my age looking mad old. Like if you are 35 and you look 45, please don't come to my DMs. Like
Man, for real. Let
let
me
it
see
go.
what they say. Tony G says mature older people date different from immature people. Period. Mature people don't like to waste time on money. Hell no. When mature people date, it's for a good purpose. To your point, Tony, we value as the older you get, we value time. Like, you know what? It just even she's like, yo, you know what? My time, my time, my time, my time. Me, all right, man. My time is too important, bro. Because you get older, hey, you appreciate every second. Shit,
Mm.
because time is not recoupable. At Mac, you're right. That's what I'm saying, Tony. These guys, man, I'm like that's my age, 47. Them niggas like 62. Talking about I want me a young tender. No, nigga. You need to be nigga, just get you, nigga. You need to just get you, nigga, hey, something that's warm, nigga. Not no young tender. Something just
And those be the ones that's tricking. Those be the sugar
they
daddies.
got to.
They ain't got no choice because that's the only way you gonna get what you. If you want somebody that young, you gonna have to come up out that
Cause
cash.
she ain't attracted to you just like you just said,
Nah,
Jizzle.
they trying to see your
Exactly.
money.
All right.
Mm.
That part right there. Guys, a great segment on that, Jizzle. I'm make sure I didn't miss anybody in the chat. I'm just saying though, man, it's I don't understand. This date thing is just
It's a,
totally. Go
it's
ahead,
a
Jizzle.
cold game out there right now, man. It's a
It is
cold
a
game.
cold game.
Coming
So
in to the game like what 6 years ago. I started dating again at 29. I'm 36. I'm 35, so that's 6 years ago.
it's changed night and day, ain't it? In 6 years, ain't it?
Well, not even it's changed night and day in 6 years. It's like 6 years ago. I'm used to, I'm coming from the ideal of a high school dating, of a young teen, early 20 dating. I'm coming from that ideal. And it was completely different because I had men during that time period willing to sell their left foot to be with me, right?
Right.
But once I stepped into 29 and I stepped into this, and it was like men didn't want to do anything. They didn't want to even doggone buy me a pack of bubble gum if it seemed like. And I'm like, is this the reality? Have y'all been used and abused so much that you're not doing? And then I realized there are men who will do, and that is indicative of how much they like you and how much they care about you and what they trying to, and if they're trying to build with you. And then I was like, I just rather be single because I'm not going to sit and play these little games and figure out if he like me, if he don't like me, will they, won't they? I can't do that. I can't play this little breadcrumbing, ghosting, um, bench warming. I'm not going to play
Uh,
this game. Either you gonna choose me, you gonna choose me fully, or we just not gonna be anything. And that's where I've been. And that's on the people who are like, well, how you been single for so long? I think I've been single since 2001 or 2000, 2021 or 2020, something like that. I can't remember which one of them years. It's been a minute. And it's easy, bro. It's easy. When you choose yourself and people try to come in and disturb the peace that you have, it's easy to be like, nah, baby, I like my peace better than I like you. It's easy.
You know, Jizzle, talking about the dating thing, and I'll just share this about a young lady. I met her. She was 26. Jizzle. She was, I guess that would be considered. She was, beautiful woman. Still attractive, very beautiful woman. She's 26, and she was really just going into her prime. You know what I'm saying? You figuring. And I used to like, listen, your attitude, man. I'm like, listen, y'all, hey, you gonna end up alone with the attitude. I used to tell her, listen, you gonna ain't nobody gonna deal with that shit. But you 26, you having your way, like you said, Jizzle niggas is throwing whatever, hey, offering you this, that, and the third, because man, you in your sexual peak to them. You're entering into it where they like, oh, I got to get that. So niggas will say anything. You know what I'm saying? I always was, hey, old Chicago saying, a hard stick would talk soft. He would say anything, to get a job done. I've recently ran into this girl again 8 years later, and you ought to see Jizzle, the humility that she got now. And like how the reality hit. Like all of that shit. Now you sit up here talking about your friend's child and you a godmother, you taking pleasure in that. But you could have had your own kid and had your own family because you had opportunities. I'm not even talking Jizzle like the shit that you dealt with, where niggas wouldn't even just give you just like last week, just basic shit. This is a woman I know for a fact niggas laid it out for red carpet treatment. But again, playing mind games and when you see how that story ends and the regret and loneliness in a beautiful woman's face, it is so interesting, Jizzle, when you see them come to their own mortality of their sexual peak. I'll say it's a hell of a thing, Jizzle. Hell of a, for real.
Imagine being at your sexual peak but not actually able to be sexual.
Oh, that's got to be tough. Yeah, because you are in your you at your apex right now. Yeah,
It is
yeah.
what it is. I've
Well,
accepted.
well, Donnie just messed it up for you per you. So I say he's not.
He messed it up for me. He messed it up for any man who I was thinking about throwing that thing on.
All
Sorry.
right. And Jizzle says she keeping it and they have it only